most people don't understand is when you're in the earned income world of just being an employee, you don't have a business set up, you're just earned income. It is the highest tax, the worst one. You can't save your way to wealth. You can't outwork your way to wealth. Even if you're, I don't know, anesthesiologist and you're making $1,000 an hour, you can only work so many hours. Like you are limited by what you can do until you start a business. And now you're on the part of the tax code that has more benefits because you can write more things off and understand what that looks like. And then if you take it to the next step, so that's step one, is just getting into the entrepreneur game. And then if you're in the investing game, like real estate, there's so many benefits to real estate.
Yeah.
Leverage.
Yep.
You can buy so much more real estate with a limited amount of money because of leverage.
Oh my gosh. I always say, like, if I have $1 million, I need roughly, unless you're going to buy on margin, I got $1 million to go buy stocks. But if I have $1 million, depending on the deal, even if it's traditional, I can buy 5 million,
5 million.
7, 10 million in real estate. So it's a way that you could leverage your assets so much quicker.
Yeah, and think about that. So now you have a $5 million piece of real estate with your million.
Yep.
At the same time, you get depreciation on it.
Phantom expense.
Right. You get all the expenses coming off of it,
Yep.
right? And there's a lot of them that you can write off, including your education
Yep.
to learn how to go and do the real estate.
Yep. Appreciation on
You got
property.
your appreciation, so
Yep.
you're going to ride the market. You got, your interest expenses and all that other stuff. And then at the end of it, if you sell that asset for a big profit, you can 1031 it into even a bigger thing and defer the taxes and roll things forward. And that's how people build generational wealth.
Yep.
They start with their little bit of money, they hold it, and it's boring. And it takes a long time. This is the story I shared with you on your podcast. So go listen to Generation Wealth with Candy Valentino and Cody Sparber, because that was a good episode.
A good one.
But yeah, my friend bought trailer parks. That's all he did.
Yeah.
He didn't flip. He didn't wholesale. And I was making so much money thinking I was the king. And now he is so free. I mean, I'm free too, but it worked out for me. But dang, I'd be so much further ahead if I would have kept more of it. And I said this the other day. We have an event center here at our office, and we do a weekly meetup for real estate investors just to network with the local community. It's called Deal Exchange. And so I was sharing the story of how when the foreclosure meltdown happened, I went down to the foreclosure auctions. I was buying 2-3 houses every day of the week from like 2009 to 2013. Like I made
Single family.
All like Glendale Stadium corridor, like Maryville Terrace. If anybody's in Arizona, like these are cheap houses over on the west side of town that were maybe 150,000 in 2006. By 2008, they're going for 30, 40 grand at the auction.
Yeah.
Every day I'm buying 3 of them. I'm using Canadian money to do it. So I actually, because look, and this is actually a great story to tell on a podcast. When you're presented with an opportunity, like we're rolling into like this market shift. You said you shift your mind.
Oh yeah.
There's opportunity here. I didn't know what I was doing back in 2007, 2008. I had never been through a market shift like